Commit downloading child porn. A BBC programme has found out that many innocent men may have been arrested as part of Operation Or, the biggest ever investigation into child internet pornography. It began as a result of an investigation by the US Postal Inspection Service. It was claimed that 250,000 people worldwide had used credit cards to access American child porn sites, more than 7,000 in the UK.
Well, of those, 1,800 were charged, of whom more than 30 are believed to have committed suicide as a result. One of those wrongly charged was Simon Bunce, who joins us now. Very good morning to you, Mr. Bunce. Now, tell us what happened to you. You were arrested almost exactly 3 years ago. It must have come as a bolt from the blue.
It was March 2004 when I got the knock on the door. Yes, it was a complete shock.
And what happened? Police searched your house, presumably took away your computer and that kind of thing?
They arrested me and then searched my house, took my computers, portable computers, and every piece of equipment that carried any form of data.
And you believe it all came about as because of credit card fraud. How had you been using your credit? How had your number, your credit card number, got across to this American site, which was then fed back to the British police?
It is my belief that my credit card details were stolen from a major UK online shopping server, and they found their way into the hands of a webmaster in Jakarta in Indonesia who put up indecent images of children and then subscribed me to get the money off my credit card.
And then, as you say, came the arrest. What effect did that have on your family and on your life? You lost your job, didn't you?
I did. It was a nightmare, a living nightmare. I'm slightly right of Vlad the Impaler when it comes to matters of child abuse, but I'm a law-abiding citizen. I never had any contact with the police apart from the odd speeding ticket, and this was just awful.
How do you feel the police handled the investigation?
Completely wrongly. The presumption of innocence was thrown out the window. If you were on the list, you were guilty. It was a witch hunt.
And what had been your online, your internet usage with your credit card? You just done a bit of internet shopping with this major store?
This grocery store, yes. It wasn't very good because it was back in 1998. And nobody had heard of viruses and Trojans and phishing. But once I saw the actual entry, and a very kind man who's a computer forensic expert showed me the entry, and I could put two and two together. And I saw that it was from this shopping server because the data matched exactly what I'd put in, so my wife and I could shop online. It was the early days of the internet, and you were quite pleased to actually manage to get a connection in those days. It was an event.
So, I mean, it's now a real warning to everyone, isn't it, about credit card security?
Especially with the 45 million records being stolen recently from that major US site. People say, oh, well, it's just money. Well, it's not money. You could lose your reputation, your job, and some people who didn't have the strength of character to face up to this accusation committed suicide. And this is wrong.
Well, Simon Bunce, thank you very much indeed for coming in to tell us all about it.
You're welcome.